Well, it's great. Again, our goal at the beginning of the season was to win a Stanley Cup, and to do that, our immediate goal then was to find a way to earn our way into the Stanley Cup playoffs, and we've done that through the course of the 82-game year. So we're excited. We're excited. We know we got a great opponent in Tampa. Obviously, everybody's real familiar with them, but we're going to focus on trying to do everything we can to play the very best hockey we can.
Is that how you look at this? That it was an 82-game process, not losing today and relying on
It's not how I look at it, it's how I know. It's a fact that you play 82 games and you earn as many points through the year. That's why when I said at the game one's extraordinarily important, just as important as game 82, this is why. You go through the course of the season and you earn as many points as you can. I also know that in one-game deals, like today was potentially, you can play real good and lose. I've been part of a lot of those, and that's why you bank as many points as you can. And in the end, we had the points in the tiebreaker to earn our way into the playoffs.
Especially at the start of the second. So pick up the pace. Just talk about the game today. Now you played.
Yeah, I didn't think the first. I thought we were fine defensively, but I didn't think we were as good offensively as we were going to need to be. And we just talked about keeping great defensive posture, but let's attack the game a little bit more. And I thought we did that, especially with getting pucks to the net. Once we started getting pucks to the net, Darren Helm did a great job in the first shift of delivering pucks to the net, and it creates more chances. And I thought the rest of the game we really played real well. We didn't give much up, yet we created, and that's the way you have to play to be successful. You got to create chances and not give much up, and we did that.
Where were you of the Ottawa Boston during the course of your game, or did you not find out till late in your game, or when did you find out?
Yeah, I had an update late in the game, so I was somewhat aware of it. But even with that, I wasn't banking on anybody else. You never know what's going to happen there. So we were trying everything we could do to win the hockey game, and unfortunately it didn't go the way we wanted to with that. But again, I thought our guys played good.
You like the way you guys are playing heading into the playoffs now?
Well, over the last 12 games, we're 7-5, real close to being 8-4 here today. I still think we got another level. The one thing I know for sure about playoffs is it's a new year. Everybody starts 0-0, and everybody's so tight in the NHL. Let's see what happens in game one, and you go from there. Confidence can be gained as you go through the playoffs. I know that for certain. I saw that my first year in Grand Rapids. We gained confidence as the playoffs went along. We ended up being a great team by the end. So I like a lot about what we're doing. Let's keep getting better here.
Jeff, were you
The decision to put Anderson in, is that because of his defensive game and penalty killing? And we're not sure about.
Well, I knew Abby was going to play, but I didn't know, how he was going to respond. And we wanted to make sure we didn't get caught without a penalty killer on the bench. And obviously, Andy didn't get a chance to play much, which is unfortunate. But we needed to make sure that we had enough penalty killers on the bench. I thought Yurko played good the last couple of games, but when you don't play on either specialty team, there's only so much you can do. And having Andy in there, not only is he a penalty killer, but it would give me a choice between him and AA, because AA's been a good killer, but he doesn't win face-offs. Andy wins lots of face-offs, so it gave me a kind of a 1-2 punch of an extra killer if I needed one.
going to keep him in the playoffs?
We'll decide that as we move along.
You had a role there in the first period early on. Did you see him being offsides as well?
We knew it from inside, yep.
Were you a little concerned about that after? I mean, just still early in the game, but it's like, oh boy.
Well, you'd like that to count and give you energy, but we knew it right away. So, it was obviously close, but we knew it right away. So our guys knew it by the time they made the decision.
You should talk a little bit about Jimmy and how he worked his way back into, grabbing the starting role for you guys, and what that says about him.
One thing Jimmy did, I think it's a tremendous character he showed this year. It's easy to have great character when things are going well, but when things aren't going well, it's not easy. And he didn't feel sorry for himself. He went to work. He went to work with Jimmy Bedard, and he got his game in a spot where he felt he was going to be confident when he got back in games. I watched him in practice. I saw him get his game back in order. I saw his feet set. I saw the puck sticking to him. I saw him in control of his body. And I think it was in this building here where we kind of had a breakout game, saying I'm back. And so he's done a real good job. We're real happy he's in that spot. And to be honest with you, I see the same thing going on with Peter. I see him as somebody who's getting his game back and getting in a good spot. So Jimmy's done a great job. We're real happy with the way he's attacked it.
Are you and John going to have some sort of bet here? Or
well,
what are you going to talk to him here before?
Yeah, no, we'll talk for sure. It's advantage us in coaching, but after that, we'll see.
What was your message to the team after? this game? I mean, I heard from most of them you were the one who told them they're in. Or,
Yeah, we had it on there a little bit. So once we found out we were in, my biggest message was to congratulate them, one, remind them that we earned our way into the playoffs, and two, let's go get ready to beat Tampa.
Dillon is the 6th rookie ever to lead this team in goal scoring. What are your thoughts on what he has done from game 1 to game 82?
There's two things I think you need to be in that spot. One is ability and drive, and he's got those two things. And two is opportunity. He's certainly got lots of that as well. So we're going to need Dillon to be a top-line player for us through the playoffs, not be a 19-year-old kid. He seems to embrace those opportunities, so I look forward to seeing him play in the playoffs.
You know, when basketball guys talk about gym rats, and you can't get these guys out of gyms. He seems to be the equivalent. You can't get him off the ice even after practice.
He's a rink rat for sure. He's somebody that just loves being on the ice, loves shooting, loves doing all those things. Some of that comes with youth, I think, as you get older and you have family to go home to. They don't let you hang around as long. But he's definitely got that rink rat mentality. He just loves being on the ice.